Gentlemen, start your engines!
Ready to roll in the 5-hour energy 500. The green flag in the air, and we are underway in Pennsylvania.
Good start by Paul Menard right there, man. Equalized. I think it's still out there, but it's a little bit equalized as we see Denny Hamlin, where he's left off here on so many occasions going to the front.
Some things change about this racetrack. One thing that does not, that number 11 car out front. It took him one lap. Denny Hamlin, the race leader.
That was a good shot coming down the front stretch here. Somebody was trying to run Kyle Busch all the way to the inside of the racetrack, trying to block at that point.
And that's a Childress team and Kyle Busch. I believe they've had some trouble in the past.
A little familiar, but you see, you know, Kevin runs him all the way down. Kevin's trying to protect that position. Kyle's trying to take it. But as we saw, Kevin ended up back in front of him.
Actually run him through the water.
Yeah,
There's still some water down there somewhere.
Oh, Kevin a little sideways off the corner.
Yeah, and Kyle got a really good run up off that corner. And Kevin took him all the way to the end of pit road.
Harvick pulling out there behind Kyle. Is that to suck up and get a little draft down this long straightaway?
I think that's more head games right now than it is anything to do with the draft. I mean, yes, you do that, but because of who's in the 18 car, I think all Harvick is doing right now is trying to mess with Kyle's head.
Jeff Burton helping his teammate, giving him a shove into the corner.
This is all head games going on right here.
Exactly.
The 18 and the 29.
You heard us talk about give and take. That was all take from Kevin Harvick. He did not allow most of the time. And look, he's going to drive right over to his door, get that little bit of side draft, swing back out to the outside, and get back in front of Kyle. He's just messing with Kyle. These guys are just messing with each other's heads right now because the whole time they're doing this, they're losing time to the leaders.
Here's what happened on the straightaway. So this is just all, you know, fun and games right here. Now, when they get to the tunnel turn, Kyle was on the bottom, and Kyle probably took a lot longer to turn into that tunnel turn than you normally do. And what you're doing is you're hanging a guy out there that 1 second longer so his right front gets in the marble.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. knocking on the door of victory lane in recent weeks. He and his team playing a little strategy and running inside the top 5 today. And there is a storyline that has been developing in the early part of this race. It has involved this driver, Kyle Busch, and the RCR brigade around him. What about it, Ralph?
Well, as you said, Adam, they've been having a little fun together out there on the racetrack. You could say, well, NASCAR maybe has had enough of the fun, and they've warned both drivers to back it off and leave each other alone for a little while. And here's what Kyle Busch had to say about the warning.
NASCAR has asked us in the 29 to stop playing games and actually race. I delivered the obvious message. We're the one getting run all over the place. Yeah, nice of them to try to warn both of us. There's only one operative guy that you got to warn. Thank you.
And Carl Edwards, while we were away, slow on pit road and then going in reverse. That's not good, Larry McReynolds.
I can only sit here and think back to the top of the show when it was reported that Bob Osborne and Carl Edwards were elected maybe not to shift. Okay, that buys you good fuel mileage, but that's a lot of RPM, especially on this front straightaway when you're staying with that 389 rear end gear the whole way around here. I just think that's hard, if indeed this is what's going on with Carl Edwards.
Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon cycling down pit road. This stop, right side tires going on for Johnson. No trouble. A little bit trouble on the right front. Losing a lot of valuable time, this young pit crew on the 48.
What'd you see, Wally? Right front tire.
He had a hard time. I think he thought he had all the lugs off. He went to pull the right front off, and he had to go back to get the lug that he missed. And that was a 20-second pit stop. That's 5 or 6 seconds slower than normal. And boy, that's a lot of track position when you're cranking 200 miles per hour here at Pocono.
He said he got a little too tight late in the run. That's really the only thing that he's messing him up. But otherwise, the car very good, especially early in the run. That's where Denny makes a lot of his time. Oh, and a lug nut hangs on the left front, taking a very long time here on the 11 pit stop. This might cost him some time out on the racetrack, fellas.
So you compare the pit stops. How big are they? Montoya 13.4, Denny Hamlin 17.6. You see to the right, the entire time spent on pit road, the difference of more than 4 seconds, and that's why Juan Pablo Montoya is out front, getting on top of Denny Hamlin here at Pocono.
Yard down toward turn 1. Jeff Gordon noticed that. He stops in his pit box. Gordon says the car getting looser on that run, but the car did not really feel that bad. Didn't want a big change. Marty.
Denny Hamlin, middle of your screen. He said the car's a little bit too tight still. They're going to take 4 tires here. Top of your screen, Juan Pablo Montoya will go 2 tires once again under caution, trying to keep that track position. And once again, Montoya will win the race off pit road. We know how important that track position is, right, guys?
Dale Earnhardt Jr., not bad. 7th is where he is this afternoon.
Seems like as the race goes, I'm losing a little bit of my competitiveness as we go for whatever reason. If I just need to be loose and just deal with it, I'll just deal with it. I think the track's freedom, though, Junior. It's not just us.
I'm still baffled about this 2-tire change, Kyle.
Especially with the sun out.
With the sun out, and you're the leader.
Yes.
Jeff Gordon.
You had everything to gain and nothing to lose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We see how this thing works out, but I'd sure like 4 tires right now with the sun out.
Gordon got 4, and right behind him, Hamlin got 4 on the restart.
See ya. Kurt Busch on the outside with 4 fresh tires. Goodbye.
Tony Stewart right now still in the top 10, scored in the 7th position. Let's listen in.
I lost 3rd gear. 10-4, bud, 10-4. Just want to thank NASCAR for having us shift 600 times today. Appreciate that.
And once again, Juan Montoya is your winner on pit road, Adam.
And the reason why, Marty, once again, 2 tires. Montoya wins the battle off pit road. Jeff
He knows
Gordon
more than me. That's all I know.
Rumble for Denny Hamlin, left rear flat. I'm surprised that thing didn't come off and it just tear the fender. He got very lucky. He made it back to pit lane because he came across the start-finish line with it flat.
Jeff Gordon with him on the front row. He gets the restart with 41 to go.
Yeah, but then he's got to turn. I think the guys with the 4 tires are going to be better off when he gets to the corner.
Kurt Busch, Jimmy Johnson right behind. Denny Hamlin on this restart in the 20th position after that tire issue. And there goes Gordon to the inside for the lead.
And Jimmy Johnson's right there, pushing him down on the low side. And those 2 guys are going to smoke through and take the spot away. We got somebody smoking down there. Is that the 11
like
car? Denny Hamlin's got smoke coming out the back.
And it's that left rear tire again. Jeff Gordon leads Kurt Busch, and there we got problems. Greg Biffle was back close to the top 10, spinning off the turn 3.
All right.
And he hits
right there, try to get it going.
No caution. No caution on the track.
No caution.
He's going to need some rubber, that's for sure.
Come on down, come on down.
There's nothing left on those 4 tires.
4 tires.
34 laps to go. That will put you squarely behind the 8 ball. Back at Pocono, Jeff Gordon back to the front, driving to the inside of Landon Castle. Castle still has to make a pit stop. Gordon does not. 19 laps to go here at Pocono. Let's get a report on Ryan Newman, who's been in the top 10 most of the day, Matt.
Adam, about 30 laps ago, Matt Borland, the new VP of competition at Stewart-Haas Racing, went down to the 39 pit and told Tony Gibson that he'd been back in the garage and that McMurray had a problem with his transmission, the 3rd gear they had lost. They were running the same transmission in the 39. They wanted Ryan to be aware of it. On lap 179, Ryan reported in, it's grinding up 3rd gear right now. We've lost 3rd gear.
Gordon across turn 3. And he will see the white flag when he comes down the 3,700-foot straightaway here at Pocono.
All right, man. Here it is. White flag.
Fans already cheering Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon not worried about the history books. He's worried about another championship. And today, taking a huge step in the right direction. Get out the checkered flag and display it for Jeff Gordon. His 5th career win here at Pocono coming this afternoon.
Yeah, baby. Number 10, bud. Let's get them. Nice going, boys. You're the best. Awesome, awesome, awesome day.